The night has fallen. Welcome to the world of EduTales for Kids. Once upon a time, deep under the sea, there was a beautiful kingdom called Harmonia. This kingdom was unlike any other because music itself was its magic. The wind whispered through the rocks like gentle tunes. The waves hummed against the cliffs. And most importantly, the mermaids of Harmonia all had voices as lovely as angels. Every morning, they sang together to wake up the sun. Their notes made coral flowers bloom, fish swim faster, and joy spread across the ocean. The grandest celebration of the year was the Ocean Voice Festival, where the mermaid with the most beautiful voice was honored and sang a healing song for the whole kingdom. In this magical land, there lived a mermaid named Melody. She had long, flowing turquoise hair, big ocean blue eyes, and a shimmering pearl pink tail that sparkled as she swam. Melody was just as beautiful as the others, but there was one thing that made her sad, even embarrassed. Melody could not sing. While the other mermaids sang graceful melodies, Melody's voice was only a soft, gentle whisper. She tried to sing along, but the notes stuck in her throat and never came out. Why am I not like everyone else? Melody often thought as she swam alone to the quiet coral garden. She watched the starfish drift lazily and wished she could sing a song for them. Day after day passed, and the Ocean Voice Festival drew near. The whole kingdom of Harmonia was filled with excitement. Everyone practiced their songs. Melody sat on a rock, sadly watching them. Her friend Coral swam over, her voice as clear as a bell. Melody, do you want to try again? This song is really pretty. Melody shook her head sadly. Coral quickly comforted her. Oh, don't be sad. But if you can't sing, what will you do at the festival? That question made Melody's heart sink. She didn't know how to answer. Quietly, she swam away from the joyful sounds. She swam far to a lonely part of the sea where dark coral grew and silence ruled. Suddenly, Melody heard a faint moan. She followed the sound and found a little turtle curled up on the ocean floor. His shell was covered with parasites and he was too weak to swim. What's wrong? Melody asked softly, her voice full of worry. The little turtle looked up at her, his eyes full of pain. My name is Ollie. My shell hurts so much. I can't get home. Compassion filled Melody's heart. She didn't know how to help this small turtle. She leaned closer and whispered, Don't be afraid, Ollie. I'll stay with you. Then Melody began telling him a story. She told him about playful dolphins, about waves dancing on the sea, about the sparkling stars at night. Strangely, as she spoke, tiny ripples of golden and pink light shimmered around her words, like water diamonds. The glowing ripples gently wrapped around Ollie. Ollie slowly closed his eyes, and the pain on his face faded away. After a few minutes, he stretched happily. Oh, I feel better now, Ollie cried in surprise. Your voice, it's so warm. It feels like gentle hugs. Thank you, Melody. Melody stared at the glowing ripples fading away. She couldn't believe her eyes. What just happened? Excited, Melody hurried home to tell her mother. Melody's mother, a wise and gentle woman, held her daughter's hands. "My dear, the ocean is full of mysterious magic. Perhaps yours isn't the magic of singing, but the magic of listening and understanding. Try it, and you'll see." Trusting her mother's words, Melody decided to explore her gift. She swam far and wide, looking for sea creatures in need. She found a tiny seahorse named Pip, shivering in a seaweed bush after losing his family. Melody gently spoke to Pip, asking questions and comforting him. Once again, golden ripples flowed from her voice and surrounded the seahorse. Pip soon felt braver and calmer. Thanks to Melody's guidance, he found his way back to his family. Then she met a jellyfish named Jelly, who had torn her pretty umbrella and couldn't swim straight. Jelly was terrified, but Melody's soothing words wrapped her in soft blue ripples, easing her pain until the tear healed. Word spread across the ocean about a whispering mermaid with a healing voice. Sea creatures came to Melody not to hear songs, but to be heard and comforted. Melody finally understood the gift in her gentle voice. She no longer felt ashamed. Her heart was full of joy whenever she helped others. At last, the Ocean Voice Festival arrived. The whole kingdom gathered in the grand square. One by one, mermaids sang their beautiful songs, enchanting every creature. Melody sat quietly in a corner, no longer sad. She smiled, happy she had found her purpose. Suddenly, Coral swam over, her face glowing. "Melody, everyone agreed. We want you to join the final performance." Melody was startled. "Me? But I can't sing." "You don't have to," another mermaid explained. "We'll sing a song about love and kindness, and you'll use your special voice to paint magical lights with us. Together we'll give the ocean a special gift." The idea touched Melody's heart, and she gladly agreed. And so, the final performance began, the mermaids singing about sharing and helping. Melody swam to the center, her heart racing. As the music rose, she began telling a gentle story about kindness. To everyone's wonder, her voice blended perfectly with the music. Waves of golden, pink, and blue light flowed from her words, no longer tiny, but sweeping across the square like shining ribbons that danced with the melody. The lights wrapped around the notes, turning the music into a dazzling show of light. Everyone watched in silence. A feeling of peace and happiness spread through the ocean. The queen spoke softly. "Do you see? Magic does not come in only one form. If songs are like warm sunshine, then melodies, listening, and understanding are like fresh water that heals wounds. Both are precious. Every child is born with a special gift. Some sing, some paint, some bring comfort to friends. What matters most is to love and treasure what we have. Be brave to be yourself, because your difference is the most beautiful magic of all." And now, sweet dreams, little ones. May you drift to sleep with visions of the deep blue sea, where a mermaid named Melody whispers magical stories. Good night.